Cat's gonna start fighting. Alrighty, everybody, we'll get started here shortly. Sorry for the late start. This is just kind of how it's going to be this week. But the VODs are always up, so if you missed the live stream, you could always watch that. Get this all moved over. Evening Steelers. I don't need to test it. I appreciate you, man. Come on now, we're just not going to work here. Hey, thanks, man. It feels really good to not have that 4 pounds of hair on my head. Vanessa did it for me. All right. Okay, now everything should be working. By the way, Maddie, shout out to you. I know you're not here right now, but shout out to you for rating my channel somehow, even though I wasn't live. So, don't know how you pulled that off, but thanks. So yeah, we're taking on the Blue Jays tonight. We are at home. We're going to be checking in with Jared Jones, who's back to his slumping ways. And it's kind of like an unattended channel tradition to face the Blue Jays, because most of the time the games have something weird that happened to them. So saw it in the A's franchise, saw it in the Giants franchise, saw it in the Royals franchise. I don't think we've had that crazy of a game here so far in the Pirates franchise, but maybe that'll change here tonight. Well, I don't know. Maybe that'll change. Yeah, I'm thinking about this lineup. We are not sitting Brian Reynolds. Are you kidding me? Government at 41 and 37. Blue Jays 34 and 43. So, Andreas Melendez. Who are you, sir? You're at the beach? Yeah. Hey, man. How's the beach for you?
From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
All right, so not a lot of storylines to talk about. The Blue Jays starting pitching has been good, and their bullpen has been good, but O'Neal Cruz is hitting .450. All right, league news. Not a lot to talk about here. Except the Brewers are still winning, so they got a 3.5 game lead over us going into the game. Nothing new also to talk about in the farm report. Gene Groves is still up, but we will not really see him pitch at all. I'm seeing how we're the Pirates, not the Blue Jays. Let's talk about O'Neal Cruz.
Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his
last
teammates
40 at bats, 1 home run, 8 RBIs, a .450 average, OPS over 1,200, so to speak. Because we're going to ignore that little dot. Yeah, if you didn't watch the last episode, oh boy.
First pitch
Luis Robert Jr. had a game. Had an absolute game.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Jared Jones. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark.
Chris was a big thorn in your side. Open.
And you know this guy no different.
In on-race season, couldn't get him at the dish.
You look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure
couldn't get him past anything in the field.
And we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ocean City. I'm sure it's crowded there. All right, Jared Jones. He's really been on the struggle bus.
Andres Jimenez.
Recently.
Takes a strike.
We're not looking that good, honestly, when it comes to what our playoff hopes are.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's
Hard to be
there all day,
Jonesy.
it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Yeah, so here's Jared Jones. He's 26 years old. He's a 90 overall. He's in the A range now, and he's a free agent at the end of the year, so he's going to get some money. Shall we have the budget to keep him? Fastball, slider, curve, and changeup. Went 18-9 last season, and he's off to a very slower start this year at 2-4. ERA at 5.5. So he has not won a game since May 21st. So pretty much almost a month since he's won a game, and it has just not been pretty for Jared Jones. So what do? We're going to put him up against a Blue Jays team that never simple.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
Did you guys have a good time at your 4th of July fireworks?
The wind and the pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane.
Cat's
and
back
do
there
anything
meowing
with.
like crazy. I was like, meow. Popped him up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul
Got a man there.
territory for the catcher. Rodriguez makes the grab, one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the
Steelers with DK Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers.
I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head.
When does college football come out? Is that the 10th?
You may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
I totally expect my views to just plummet off a cliff when that game comes out, and that's fine.
Foul ball.
Aaron Rodgers shouldn't be a high-rated quarterback, right?
And a good eye there. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And
oh, yeah, ratings don't matter.
To guys like this, a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Just misses with that one.
You can't be doing that, man. Oh, boy.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
What's up, Brian?
Throw him another
I haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you're doing okay.
The fastball slightly elevated.
Let me let this cat out. He's not going to shut up.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go.
Cheese and crackers, man. You were just dead quiet. Is it when I talk? Is that one? Okay. All right.
And he just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2 to Miles Straw.
Swings through him for the K. Some high cheese for strike
There's the
three.
first strikeout.
That kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
I think Scooble's just too good for anybody.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Oh, the Cubs are whooping up on the Cardinals right now. It's like 11-0 in the 8th inning. And I love to see it.
Hit in the air.
Now, what's absolutely disgusting is that there is a very small percentage of Cardinals fans, not all of them, but there's a very small percentage of Cardinals fans that are wishing PCA to get injured. And I'm just like, you're disgusting. You're absolutely disgusting.
Back here in Pittsburgh, and on the mound in this one, David Peterson. And Chris,
friggin' Redbird Riot's probably one of the most biggest troll, disgusting human beings on Twitter.
You don't want to be too quick to say that he can't.
All he does is just rage bait people, and then he insults them when they take the bait.
It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to...
Anyway, David Peterson on the mound for the Blue Jays, 32-year-old, 79 overall lefty. He's a big dude, 6'6", 240. Don't pick a fight with him. Sinker, fastball, slider, change, and curveball. So... I don't know why you would even try to make that play, really, but okay. Is that when? So Brian, is that the come and get it done? I saw something about
so we'll see what he's able to do
a catcher getting. I'm drawing an absolute blank, but that scoring started when a ball slipped through the catcher's legs. Chandler Simpson gets a knock.
Brian Reynolds here. First pitch doesn't
There's
find
Reynolds. Jeffers behind the plate. He's a good catcher. Was the World Series twins last year. Good arm, good pop time. There's your defense, though. For the Bluebirds, you got Jonathan Clase in left, Jack Sawinski in center, Dulce Garcia in right, Barger, Straw, Jimenez, and Roberts around the infield. Ryan Jeffers behind the plate, of course. DHing, because I never pay attention, Andreas Melendez. He's a switch hitter. Yeah. Garland's my... It doesn't seem like it's a good year for them. Man, that's a good pick. That's a good pick, and that's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Batting average this month, over 400.
Here's Cruz.
Right through there for a strike. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's
So I'm a little.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping
I've got I don't know, 3 problems with the National League All-Stars.
If that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the
And I'm going to sound very biased because 2 of them have to do with the Cubs. Why was it Seiya Suzuki put in? National League RBI leader. That's my first gripe. Second gripe is how in the ever-loving fudge, besides just voter bias, how did Freddie Freeman get voted in over Michael Bush? And the third one is Clayton Kershaw should not be in the All-Star game this year.
Swing and a miss.
Those are my 3 gripes.
Out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh.
Why are you using Palencia here, man?
No score.
How many Dodgers are in? I
Second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Adolis
3?
Garcia.
Question mark? I think it's 3. There's Shohei. No, there's more than 3. There's Shohei. There's. Did Betts make it in? I can't remember if Betts made it in. Freeman is in. I think Yamamoto made it.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Time to check on our umpires.
Well, I get that Freddie
Earl
Freeman's a
Hendricks
superstar, but he has not had better numbers than Michael Busch.
Well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
That missed. That's a ball.
That's off the mark. Yeah, that's ball
Hernandez.
two.
Yeah, that's
Really
right. Smith. Yeah.
understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Konai hauls it in for the out. As the game has moved along, we see more and
Michael
more
Busch has been a better player than Freddie Freeman
supplied
this year.
by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all
Fan
four
voting is
umpires,
such a joke in baseball. It really
nicknames,
is. I'm sorry.
hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Addison Barker at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Just don't make any sense. Now, with that being said, I'm very happy that PCA and Kyle Tucker made it, but I think everyone could agree that those two deserve to be in it.
Jones ready to fire now. Tap foul at the plate.
Oh, is that why he made it? Okay.
Late with the
I forgot about the commissioner pick thing.
second inning here, no score.
Absolutely not, Brad. But we'll see you later, man. I appreciate you taking a few minutes.
Got him. Swing for the
It's a
strikeout.
hundo.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in.
Jared
on
Jones
frozen
throwing
road.
100 miles
The
an hour, huh?
challenges of catching up
Okay.
to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Now it's going to be Andres Melendez.
That's true.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the
It's
zone.
a fair point, but at least replace it with a first baseman that's not on a team that's already got 4 other players in it, you know.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by
Andreas
the call out there on the
Melendez.
mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike
Sounds
zone.
very similar to the switch hitting second baseman we had in the Rockies franchise, whose name was
Swing and a ball
Andres
popped in the air.
Mendez. Freeze will grab that one.
And that'll do it.
All right, Jared Jones looking good so far.
Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the
Get
bottom
these
of
bats
the second.
going.
No score.
Yeah, going back to the fireworks thing, we have a slight story. We went to the fireworks show at our town, and it was fine up until the fireworks part.
Bottom of the second.
Because they
At the
put-
plate for Pittsburgh, Griffin
They
Conrad.
put that they were starting the fireworks at 9:30. So, you know, about 9 o'clock, we leave all the vendors and all that stuff, and we get back to Vanessa's Jeep, and we get everything set up, and we're like, okay, firework time, woo! Got a nice drink for everybody. Leah's got a snack, I've got a snack, Nessa's got a snack. Ready for fireworks. So, 9:30 comes around, they don't start. And then 9:45 comes around, they don't start, and we're like, okay, they're just behind a little bit. No big deal. Maybe there's a slight issue somewhere. So 10 o'clock rolls around. Still no fireworks. And about 10 after 10, I'm just aggravated at that point because I'm just like, hey, we've been walking around the sun for 3 hours, and I'm not waiting anymore for fireworks. I'm going home. So, Vanessa felt the same way, and Leo got over it. He was just like, oh, where's all the fireworks? I'm like, I guess they're not happening. So we leave the park at about 15 after 10, 10:20, around in there. It only takes us like 10 minutes to get home, so it's like 10:30, and at 10:35 they start the fireworks. And I'm just like, you guys were an hour and 5 minutes late to start the fireworks. Did not tell anyone. Did not say, hey, we're having some issues.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
I guess they just started them super late and didn't decide to tell anybody. So, that's fine by me. We got home and we did our own thing. I'm Baby Odell.
That's ripped. Base hit.
The shot.
Man aboard now with one away.
But we could hear them from the house, like. Yeah.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Oh, the weather conditions were perfect. There was pretty much no wind. It was sunny, hot. I'm assuming just something like minor happened. And if that's true, that's fine, but they should at least tell people, hey, we're having a delay, because there were some people wondering if the fireworks were even going to happen.
Odell at first, one gone. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do.
Oh, well,
if you
we still had a good
it,
time, though.
So it's a good take by him.
That's a foul ball. 1-2 to Robert.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That's fine. I'm just assuming something minor happened and they got it fixed.
Got him swinging.
Well, that ball just like disappeared.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know
Robert strikes out. Had a heck of a last episode, though. 4 home runs, 9 RBIs, including a grand slam. Luis Robert was the man last episode.
And he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's the catcher to hit, Andy Rodriguez.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game
Andy
streak.
gonna ground out.
That's the 3rd out, inning over.
Yeah, probably equipment
So
issue.
no runs
Yeah.
here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, nothing.
That's fine. Like I said, it didn't really. I just wish they would have said something.
Last series,
You know.
the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Those are not good. We're definitely not as consistent as we were last season. So that's why I worry about, you know, if we make the playoffs.
Jones back to work. Fastball.
Got to do something at the deadline.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next offering.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor.
Ironically,
in this
Michael
one.
Bush had
Coming
3
down
home
pretty
runs
good.
in that game.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the
Michael
pitcher's
Bush had
mound as
3.
well, and the rest of the infield
PCA had
start to
2.
puddle up a little bit.
Swanson had a home run. Seiya had 1.
And that one missing low.
Who am I missing? Who's the other one that had a home run? Oh, Tucker, I think.
Swings through it.
Tucker
That's
was
a
in.
strikeout.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity.
Substitute 2 or 3
It
from the
is hard to
Cardinals,
catch
so
up to.
that's fine.
Stepping in, Jonathan Clase.
They took care of business. Wow.
And a high fly ball, pretty well struck.
We're not even going to grab that one.
Back there. And it's off the wall.
He's going to go for 3. Here's Cook's throw. Not in time. That's a 1-out triple. Jonathan Clase.
That's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
There's really not a lot I could have done there. Just wait for it. That dude's super quick, too. I'd somehow still get a double.
One down, runner at third. And now the first baseman.
Really strong hitting performance.
All right, here's Caleb Roberts now.
Hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that is out of play.
Sure.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not.
God, I hope there's not a rain delay. We don't have anyone properly healthy.
The clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Ooh, messed up that pitch.
That one misses. 1-1.
Well, the best way to shake off
how do you get the player to start moving sooner than when the ball is halfway?
They've got to find a way here to get him in.
So where it lands? Huh.
Ball to strike.
Fly ball, center field.
Robert under it.
Oh, that's a bad throw.
And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third.
That's going to be a sac fly by Caleb Roberts. Blue Jays take the lead 1-0.
And it's 1-0.
How do you get the player to start moving sooner than when the ball is halfway to where it lands? I guess that's reaction time kind of thing.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Jimenez starting up the middle at second, 29 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Swings through that one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly.
I still think sometimes the animations in the game are a little
get your team back in the dugout.
punishing in a way. Oh, right past Billy Cook. That was a good try.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good try by Billy. Jimenez gets a knock.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits.
Oh, there you go. That's why he had to get hit.
He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing.
Oh yeah, the reaction trait is probably the biggest thing in this year's game.
So up next for Toronto, Miles Straw.
Speaking of defense, real quick, let's check out the defense for the Pirates here. Simpson, Robert, and Conine around the outfield. You got Hayes, Cruz, Billy Cook starting at second base today, and Denny Odell at first. Andy Rodriguez behind the plate. Brian Reynolds DHing for Jaredus Jones.
And first offering is fouled off.
Billy Cook smoothly went after that ball. Well, that's because Billy Cook has like 83 reaction time. Like, he's got near elite reaction time. Trying to think someone on the team that maybe, like, there's been on some occasions, you know, Griffin Conine has kind of like fell asleep in right field, and he's made a routine pop up slower than what he should have been.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
I demand batter interference. That's a stolen base, but I demand batter interference. Are we not going to have batter interference here? Like, how do you not call interference here? His bat is impaling my catcher. Andy Rodriguez is dead. He is being impaled. That's as interference as you can get. He's looking back. He said, hey, where's the interference call? Yeah, Billy Cook is probably one of the best defensive backup guys I have.
On the ground to third.
Baby Hayes.
Zips it across.
There's a nice Gold Glove play.
They get a run on 2 hits.
Blue Jays get on the board first, though, 1-0.
We move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
But yeah, I'll show you like Billy Cook's defensive stats. You'll understand what I'm saying. But it's all about that reaction time in this year's game. It really is.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the veteran third baseman.
He actually hits next, so we'll take a look at him. Here's Hayes.
Now fly ball
And Hayes hits a little blooper to right field.
Really on his horse for this one.
Good timing out. Love to see it. One pitch, one out.
Here's the second baseman, Billy
All right,
Cook.
Billy Cook.
Definitely scuffling at the dish.
Yeah, see, here's Billy Cook right here. See, there's his defensive stats. He's got like a 99 arm. He's got 85 fielding, 88 accuracy, and 88 reaction. So, obviously, I don't keep him in the lineup or on the team for his offense. I keep him for defensive flexibility. Can play anywhere, but I don't know why he can't play shortstop. But I guess they just ran out of positions for him to play in. But I would take away first base for him to play shortstop, but I won't do that. Yeah, he can play anywhere. But that's why he's so good at reacting, is all that. I mean, last couple full seasons, he's only committed 4 errors, so that's good. He had a really bad season here, but he's already committed 3 this season. But yeah, it's all about that reaction time.
Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First pitch, not close. On the ground,
Billy
right
Cook
side.
lines out.
Steps on first for the out.
2 down. David Peterson is going to no-hit us, probably.
So the lineup flips over.
Oh, not no-hit us,
Next for
sorry.
the Pirates, Chandler Simpson.
You get what I'm saying.
He led off the bottom of the first with a single. There's
Here's Chandler.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one the other way.
That's a nice play.
Tosses across the first.
That dude better have 99 arm strength.
Nothing doing for the offense that
That's a nice
time.
play over there at
On to
third
hit
base.
number 4.
1, 2, 3.
It's
Pirates
the
go
Blue
down.
Jays 1,
We're not going to
and the
hit this
Pirates
episode, are
nothing.
we? But then again, the ratings don't matter in this game.
And we're back.
I guarantee you that
John
third
Shelby with
baseman
Chris
probably has
Singleton
like
and Seth
70 field or 70 arm strength. Who's at third? That's not Martinez. I think it's Barger they got over there. Okay, just kidding. He's got 99 arm strength. Just kidding. He's good.
to lead off the fourth, Ryan Jeffers. Outside.
Boy, umpire not giving us nothing.
1 ball, no strikes.
So Jeffers, formerly part of the Minnesota Twins, the World Series champs Minnesota Twins,
And another ball.
decides to go to the Blue Jays. And in the return, the Twins were like, oh yeah, you know what? We're going to go get William Contreras.
Fought off
So-
foul.
I guess technically an upgrade.
And that one
Bad ball.
wrapped foul.
I don't know what we're going to do at the deadline. I kind of think I know what I want to do. But
Spoils the
I think
two-strike
we may
pitch,
get
and you'll see
another left
another.
fielder. Maybe we sit Simpson. Ooh, there you go.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the
I'm too
kill.
stubborn to go get another starter. I don't think we need a starter. I would like to find another outfielder. The only one that's properly available is Teoscar Hernandez, that he would be the definition of a rental.
Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1.
But his fielding,
Foul ball there.
though, I mean, in this season, Teoscar's like 35, so he's dying. His attributes are going down pretty
One
harshly.
out, base is empty.
and he's not having the year
Next pitch is out
that he would normally have. So I don't know if
1-1.
going to get him would be a good idea.
The 1-1 is fouled.
Well, they're just on that curveball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Come on, Jared.
Sharp grounder.
It's up the
That's
middle,
through
man.
for a base
Blue Jays
hit.
just have our number right now. One out knock for El Bombe.
So up next, Addison Barger. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Could find an agreement that's not too much money. Yeah, that's another thing is that the A's have him on the trade block.
Just
But-
missed.
The A's have the best record in the American League, so I don't know why they have him on the trade block. Literally makes 0 sense for him to be on there.
And there's the strike. Garcia, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is
that's
low. One.
downstairs.
Oh, thanks for choosing my
And that
power
one
for
lifted
me.
in the air center field. Robert moves under it. Snags it for the second.
Barger flies out. 2 down.
Andres Melendez next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And first
I mean, I
offering
get
is
that,
fouled
but
off.
like, why would you're the best team in the American League right now? Why would you want to trade one of your big weapons? You know.
Back to the
Nice
mound,
play
he's
by
got it.
Jones.
In plenty of time to first.
Throws
and
him
that's
out.
the third out. One hit, one left.
Rainy night in
And
Pittsburgh.
midway in
It's
the
1-0
fourth, it's the Blue
Toronto.
Jays 1 and the Pirates nothing.
Gotta get these bats going.
Back here at PNC Park, and now the DH, Ryan Reynolds.
I wouldn't mind swinging a trade for Lawrence Butler. But, I mean, he is the cornerstone.
On the
But he is
ground,
on the trade
strong.
block, so another good timing out. Love
The
to see
throw
it.
to first. Leadoff hitter retired
Guess
in
the game's
fourth.
just going to decide
Well, he's
we're not
doing
going to
a
hit
nice
tonight.
job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
What's up, Gabe?
Good execution.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, we have not done a good job with our plate appearance.
And that drops in for a strike.
Not done a good job at all. There's 50 feet of crap in there. Oh boy, Cruz tattoos it right center field off the base of the wall.
And the tying runs
And there's
at
a
second
hard
base
hit
with a double.
smackaroo.
Well, that'll make you feel
One
good
out
as a
double
hitter
for
right
Cruz.
there.
Stay hot,
Solid
baby.
Swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front.
Talking
for
about
the
what to
line
do at the
drive home.
deadline, Gabe. I tossed the idea out there that I could be looking for another outfielder.
One out, runner at second. And now, Griffin Conant, 0 for 1 so far. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
And then I mentioned that
As a
the only
pitcher,
one
you know
that's
the runner on
viable I
second
could trade
ready
for
to
is
push things
Teoscar
with his
Hernandez.
speed. A base hit's probably going to
But
be a big run, so you really have to execute on
He's
it.
not really playing like him, and he's dying because he's old.
And
Wow.
he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2.
I have not been getting that call
A little
all game.
frustrated with the strike
Evening,
zone.
C-boys.
Runner at second here, one gone.
NASCAR Chief.
Gets a piece. and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to
Thought it meant in
hit.
real life.
It's much easier to
Oh, I'm
do
also
damage
curious to see what
against
the Cubs will
mistakes,
do in real
but
life.
That's not what that pitch was.
Now time called at the plate. Man at second.
Woo!
And that one is lifted
Conine,
in the
center
air.
field.
Zielinski under it.
We're going to try it.
Runner tags at second.
Attaboy.
And he moves
Throw
up to
offline.
third.
Cruz
Now
will get the
2
third
away.
on the play. It was worth it.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Danny Odell. 1 for 1 with
Here's
a single
Odell.
so far.
Heard the Chicago. Oh, I forgot all about the Chicago race. I wanted to watch that race today.
And a breaking ball drops in.
I just forgot all about it.
Late swing, fouled off. Tying run and scoring
Runner up for your
position
position in
here the
MLB
bottom of
All-Star
the fourth.
voting.
And there's a ball.
And you don't even make it at all.
1-2.
Who's the example that you're thinking of there?
Foul ball still a 1 and 2
Come on,
count.
Danny. Let's tie this game up.
Two outs. Back
Oh
to
my
back.
gosh. He just put a glove up and stopped that.
Gets it there in time though, and they get it out of the play. So one left for
Nice play by
Pittsburgh.
David
They trail
Peterson
here,
and this
1-0.
impenetrable Toronto Blue Jays defense. We strand the runner at third. Nothing doing.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Now he's sitting. Wait, I can just see C-Boy sitting in like one of those big old chairs, just going. I gotta see what happened there. Sneezing all over the place, man. Oh, Henderson. Okay. Who made it for the American League? Oh man. Got Peterson right in the armpit. Let's take one for the team, I guess. That sucks. Alright, here's Sawinski.
There's a strike.
Good old
This guy's
Swingsky.
got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Sure he'll clobber a home run off of us.
Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, Holiday. Good lord, I can't read. Gotcha. Holiday. Reading are hard.
0-2 now. And that
1-2.
skips in the dirt.
Bobby Witt Jr. as a backup is crazy.
In there,
Boy, 99.
And that one split the plate.
Yeah, we were, Amish and I were talking earlier, Gabe, that Seiya Suzuki didn't make the All-Star game, and he leads the National League in RBIs, having a career year in home runs.
You just get a little bit locked up on something.
But he's
down the
technically
line
been a
of play,
DH
not
most of the
expecting
season,
it,
and
it just kind of freezes you.
Shohei Ohtani's the DH guy no matter what.
Popped
So
up, and that goes foul.
it's fine.
One down, base is empty. Just
Ball.
missed. 1-1 is
See,
fouled
what
off.
did you say to me? What did you say to me?
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. So you sitting there going,
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer.
I
or
should have.
a
Yeah, I
Charlie,
agree.
and
But
you
it
can
seems like
see
it's like that
why.
every year.
It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That is the captain's chair.
Number 7, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far.
Vanessa got me a new
Helps with
gaming
over
chair.
80%
And I
of
like
the
that it's
first pitches
shorter,
are strikes.
because I
He
can
might
do
be able to
this
go the
and
distance
not
if
feel
he
like my
keeps
neck
this
is
up.
breaking. Leo got my old chair, so.
And that's outside at 1-1.
I just don't think fan voting should be a thing in baseball. I'm sorry. It's just,
Swings through that one for
it's
strike
wrong
2.
all the time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I know they do it for fan interaction and stuff like that. But
Fans another, and that's 3 straight
fans aren't good at
strikeouts.
voting.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Pirates nothing.
But I also understand not everybody can make it, you know.
We head to
If
the
there's
bottom
like
of the 5th.
5
Play
good
for
players at
Pittsburgh,
one position,
Luis Robert
then
Jr.
you know not all 5's going to make it. Ooh,
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
swing and a miss.
Just missed. If he's able
ball,
to
1
connect
strike.
on that, look out.
And that one
Well,
fouled
David
off.
Peterson has just got everything working.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss.
And I'm bad at hitting
Hayes
tonight.
is 3rd of the game.
That also doesn't help.
Andy Rodriguez.
Just
The
read the
next
explanation
Pirate
for
to hit.
Bush. Oh, what is it?
Outside with a breaking ball.
Yeah.
Next offering is fouled back. The lefty ready and a 1-1.
Woo. That thing broke in
High
last
fly
second.
ball and that one curling foul.
I guess
down
so.
the
I mean,
right
that's very
side.
true. Maybe Bush has been good, just not good enough.
This to
Good lord,
third.
we're not going to hit anything.
Sends it across the
We're
first.
just off
2 up,
balance.
2 down. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
I think we should have
Right,
umpire
his
voting.
first time.
Like, we decide the umpires to start the All-Star game.
Ball
No,
1,
that's
no
in.
strikes.
Junior Caminero is going to replace Bregman. So I hate to be that guy, but I'm going to ask a
Let the hitter get his
question.
arms extended, tied him up a little bit,
Does anyone
slightly
think
up,
the
slightly
Astros
in.
have found a new way to cheat?
That one
That's the
missed.
ball.
I just find it funny that this team really struggled the first part of the
Last half of
season,
inning number
and now all of a sudden they're not missing. Like, I watched that game when they took on Cade Horton, and I get that, you know, probably not the best example, but they didn't swing at anything out of the zone when Cade Horton had like a 40% chase rate. Hey, that's down the line. Come on, stay fair. Atta boy.
Bounces over the wall in foul ground, it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting your.
I don't think they are. I really don't think they are. But something just doesn't seem right.
Having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hit.
I don't
kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in
probably
the gap
just
so
paranoia and jealousy that this team just never dies. But
so digging in, Billy Cook grounded out his first time.
I don't know how they would be doing it.
And fouled off.
I kind of halfway asked that joke sarcastically, but all right, runner on second. Here's Cook.
Off the mark
Even
there.
a single would be
And
good
the
here.
count is 1-1. Hayes stands
Brian
in
almost
second
also
with 2
ranking.
gone. Not even close there. And a count 2-1.
Key is I found a good place to use him. Whew.
Sliced hard, but
Foul ball. Yeah, Angel Hernandez, Joe West, C.B. Buckner.
Now a bullet to second base.
Boy, we are just not allowed.
Pirates leave
All these good timing outs, man. Billy, that was a good swing, buddy. Just hit it to the wrong guy. Waste another runner in scoring position. Halfway done. It's 1-0.
Back here in Pittsburgh, new inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Give me 1 second. One second. All right. Sorry. Hey, I'm surprised we haven't had a rain delay.
Jones back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
A 1-0 calm game against the Blue Jays. Something's up, and I don't know what is.
Right side, Odell. And he
One
takes
down.
it himself for the out. Miles Straw, the next to hit.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
All right, Amish, we'll see you later, man. Be safe.
Straw, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop.
I mean, Jared Jones has pitched fine today.
Tosses to
Giving up
first,
1 run.
and a couple of quick outs.
So, I mean, he's definitely. I can see why he's struggling, but
2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away.
this will probably be his last inning, though. Run out of juice.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Come on, Odell. Attaboy.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
All right, 6 innings in the books for
There.
Jones.
The
He's
order
pitched
due up in the
okay.
home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Pirates
You gotta get these
0.
bats going, man. It's 1-0. 1-0. See, boy, did you have a good 4th of July weekend?
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now Chandler Simpson.
Yeah, David Peterson's pitch count looks really good, so.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ooh, Simpson hits that pretty hard center field. That will stay in the yard.
And it's caught for the out.
Loud first out.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ryan Reynolds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0. The Blue Jays up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Boy, another hard hit ball center field. That's going to be caught. Good timing, 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 good timing out.
And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 2.
Someone's getting lucky on the mound here tonight.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Let me wait and see. I hope it turns out okay.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well
check swing. Hello? Hello? Check swing.
Pitch well up to this point. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able
to. Well, we are literally not allowed to get a hit.
And stay there.
Sawinski makes the
another
catch.
hit.
That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Who the heck is Alex Cooper? I don't know who that is. All right, we'll let Jones go for a little while longer.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
We saw Jared Jones touch 100 one time.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few.
I guess my question is, come free agency.
Nabs and there's one down.
You know, is Jared Jones going to get $25 million a year? Is he worth that? I really don't think he is, but
next up for the Blue Jays.
He's also an A potential.
So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good.
I just don't get why he's not pitching to his rating, I guess is the best way to put it.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
If he takes 3 years, I'd be willing to do that, but I'm not going to sign him to like a 10-year deal.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Recovery would be 4 to 6 weeks. Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
And the 0-2. And it's fouled off.
Yeah, we gotta start all over on Vanessa's side of her surgery. Her doctor bailed on her twice, and this time they didn't even give her another scheduled date for her surgery. And she's over here hurting every day. And the doctor's office is like, oh, there's nothing we can do about it. And I'm like, yeah, you could at least send her to another doctor. You know?
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat.
It's frustrating.
It's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there.
It makes me angry as a husband because I have to watch my wife be in pain more.
All of a sudden, the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Andres Melendez.
That's a Southern medical care for you. You got one doctor that watches like 3 cities, and if that doctor is out, then they don't have a backup, which blows my mind.
Chases that one darting out of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Blows my mind. There's not like some kind of backup doctor. It's like, oh yeah, no, I'm here to take over. We're good.
And And ball
That's the
one.
ball.
Damn, right up and got
Gets a
that one.
piece there, we'll
Hot
do it
take, if
again.
you lose this game, you will win the remaining games in your season. Well, that'd be something. I'm just waiting for the funky thing to happen. So far, nothing funky has happened yet.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again.
Andres Melendez apparently does know how to swing and miss. That's quite a thing. Try again.
The changeup
2-2.
missing. And the count's even at 2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming
The
up.
Brewers keep winning. We are 3.5 back
And it remains 2-2.
going into this game. They just keep winning. Atta boy.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Nice pitch by
Gets the joint
Jones.
onto first. In time, the 2-3
Strikes out
strikeout
Melendez.
ends the inning. So they go quietly there.
That'll
Seventh
be
inning
it
stretch
for
time.
Jones.
It's the Blue Jays
1-0.
And the Pirates nothing.
Exciting, I know.
And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for
David
Pittsburgh, Griffin
David
Conine.
Peterson is going for a complete game shutout. I'm telling you. His pitch count looks good.
And
He's getting outside
meanwhile,
corners.
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Burr appears to be getting loose. Vesia, the lefty.
All right, Ryan Burr on the left, Vesia on the right.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Whew.
Down the line, and it's
See, the reason I do like Griffin Conine is that he's a lefty that hits lefties better. And right on cue. There's a shot up the middle.
off to a good
Leadoff
start
hit.
with a leadoff knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff
I
man
think
off
just getting
first
Griffin
base.
Conine accelerated our playoff chances a couple of years ago.
Here comes the manager.
Wow,
of
and
the
he's
Blue
gonna
Jays
pull him.
dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.
That's a
David
quick hook,
Peterson
man.
Is done. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice
That's a quick hook.
performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get
He's
back.
pitched really good. I don't know why you pull him.
They
Just to
hand
bring
the
in
ball
a
over
lefty.
to a new arm, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots where
Alex
relievers really
Vesia.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error,
He's
but at the
also
same time,
on the
there's
trade
a
block,
reason they're
if
put
I'm
in
not
these
mistaken.
situations.
No outs. Runner at first. Up next for the Pirates, Danny Odell.
All right, Danny.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the
Let's
dirt.
figure out
Try your
something
best
here.
to get in this
Alex Vesia, 31-year-old lefty. He's an 80 overall. He's got a fastball, slider, and a changeup. Not exactly the same velo, but he's got a wicked break.
scoring position.
First
Wow.
pitch, just
Thanks for that.
misses.
You definitely owed us that
Pirates
one.
Trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. With the go-ahead
Just
run at
asking
the
for a hit,
plate
Danny.
here, the
Just get us a
bottom of
hit,
the
buddy.
7th. Next off,
Walk would be good, too.
down and away.
2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
To the rookie, former #1 overall prospect. He's off to a little bit of a slow start.
And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some
He can
movement
really go
over there
get those
at
high
first base,
pitches, though. I'll
trying to
give him
stay
that.
out of the double play right here.
And there's a ball.
Atta boy, 3-2. Robert on deck.
Speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Luis Robert Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
That's a good changeup. That's a good changeup. Odell strikes out. If I was the AI, though, I would have fouled that off 8 times. But hey, you know, we're not going to say this or that.
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Let's see how Robert does. That'll work.
And that one finds its way
Just shoot it through the right side.
The go-ahead run is on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where
All right,
you
first
don't
and
feel
second,
any
one out.
vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. Really important at bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Andy Rodriguez.
Would have popped that up, guarantee
and that's
it.
through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
So our third time tonight, we've had a runner in scoring position. It would be really nice if we could tie it up here.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Not a lot of speed at second.
Fought off foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
Nope.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Yeah, of course, we can't hit his pitch in the zone now, so that figures. Let's see what the game says we were. It's probably going to say we were late or something. Hasn't stopped the AI from hitting, you know, hard hit balls, but they're going to call in a righty. Is it Ryan Burr? That was the other guy warming up.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander.
It is indeed Ryan Burr. Okay.
And he's been really shutting down hitters.
That makes sense. You got a righty and Brian Hayes up who doesn't do well.
Not a lot of hits, period.
I don't really have anyone to properly pinch hit for Hayes either.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
I mean, I could bring in Johnson. .55 clutch. Kind of doesn't really matter. Could bring in Horowitz. I don't trust... I mean, Hayes is having a good year, but I don't trust him against righties. 55 and 46 doesn't sound that good. But I like his defense. Horowitz and Johnson need a day off, so I can't really use them. We'll just have to go with Hayes, I think.
Right through there for a strike.
He does have a double tonight. We check out Ryan Burr, 33-year-old, 75 overall righty. Slider, fastball, sinker. Wow, it's been really good. Okay. Okay, it's been really good. Wow.
Swings through that.
0-2. Maybe it's just not our night, you know? It's just not our night. So far, it hasn't been our night.
Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat.
2 out, 2 on.
Spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. In the air, right field.
Man, Hayes is going to fly out.
Garcia grabs it on the run. So the Jays pen doesn't.
You know, the 99
stop
outfielder, Garcia. Yep.
It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Pirates nothing.
99 outfielder, Dolis Garcia making that play. 1-0 Jays. We waste another opportunity with runners in scoring position. That's rough.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
That's
eighth.
rough.
Kyle Nicholas.
What's up, State? How you been, man?
He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
One-run game. Here's the center fielder,
right.
Jack Sawinski.
Kyle Nicholas in here for the 8th inning. Jared Jones, 7 innings of 1-run ball. Can't really complain about that.
Ball for a strike. To third.
Easy peasy for Hazy.
Tosses to first.
Goes out former Pirate Swinsky.
Here in the 8th.
Well, now. I'm good, man. I'm on vacation this week.
Jonathan Clase.
No waking up at 4 a.m. for me. Did you have a good weekend? Good 4th weekend?
That one's in there, and that is strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
So Kyle Nicholas.
High fly ball out.
Solid reliever. Numbers haven't really shown it, but he can be a very good setup man. Good 7th inning guy.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 outs, base is empty.
Got the bottom of the lineup
Here's
here.
the first baseman.
Good fastball, slider, curve combination.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
You're off until the 10th? Oh, man.
91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
This new job treating you good.
Ball one there.
I worked on the actual 4th of July, but I've gotten used to that now. That doesn't really bug me anymore. That ball smoked up the middle.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the
2-out hit
center
for
field.
Caleb
And
Roberts.
that keeps the inning alive.
For just now joining us, 1-0 Blue Jays off of a sac fly.
Now
That's
here's
literally
the
been
leadoff
it.
man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 3. Upstairs.
Here's Jimenez. Got anything else going on for your off days?
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Attaboy, 99.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That was straight queso right there.
That was straight queso. That's going to be a shirt. Straight queso.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1 and 2.
Okay. That's not where we wanted that. When's your next episode coming out?
2 outs. And that one goes straight to
okay.
the backstop. And now a man into scoring
Well, I'm glad the
position.
game could so quickly determine when a pitch is a wild pitch.
Out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good
Andy
time to
Rodriguez
step
has
off,
had
take a deep
problems
breath.
like blocking simple pitches.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ground
Swing
ball
and a
right to
ground ball out
Cruz.
short. Cruz out of
We'll work
first.
around it.
And that is the 3rd out.
Bottom of the
inning.
8th we go.
Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 1-0.
9-1 and 2 due up. You dropped on a couple. Oh, okay. I gotta watch it then. I haven't really been on YouTube today.
Back here at PNC Park.
When's your
bottom
next
of the
one?
8th.
No, I'm just kidding.
And now Billy Cook.
All right, here's Cook.
Fastball is
I should have really
outside.
took him out for Johnson, but he needs a day off, so. This might be one of those games where we just have to eat a loss. And that's fine.
And that misses off the outside edge.
You know?
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Wow, he's dotted the same pitch twice. Oh, Billy.
Popped up.
Down the middle. Good timing. That's going to be a pop-up.
And out number 1 on the
That's
grab.
been our theme today. Oh well.
Chandler Simpson now at the plate.
All right, Chandler.
And that one
Led off the
fouled
game
off.
with a hit. Unfortunately, we made the mistake of not trying to steal with him. So. The Blue Jays defense have been almost like brick wall-esque, making really good plays.
Got him.
Meanwhile, we can't hit a ball in the zone to save our life.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their
First
starter.
strikeout for
The
Burr.
bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off.
I don't know how we're missing some of these.
And get stability from all of their performances.
Next is the
Good timing
designated
miss.
hitter,
Okay.
Brian Reynolds.
That's when you know it's not your day.
0 for 3 in this one.
Hi, baby Reynolds. Thank you for proving me wrong. That's it into the gap, and that's going all the way into the gap. Reynolds wants 3,
0 for 3.
and the throw is not going to be in
And he
time.
makes it there with a 2-out triple, tying runs aboard.
All right,
He was
let's
all
try again.
over that one. Man, that feels
Runner in
so
scoring
good to
position,
shoot
2
an absolute
outs.
bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off
That ball
the
was
bat.
not hit hard.
That's
It was
the
just
thing
hit in the
hitters
right
dream
spot.
about when they're falling asleep at night. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So who we got? Cruz is up next.
So the tying
It is
run in
Cruz.
scoring
Okay.
position. And now here is O'Neal Cruz.
All right, let's see if we can get this right here.
Rolled softly, but that
I gotta
goes
stop being
foul.
impatient. Does have a double tonight. Highlighted him in the pregame. He's been the hottest hitter since the last episode.
And fouled
2 pitches
off.
in the zone. I don't regret swinging at them.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe.
Come on, Cruz.
That one
That's the
missed.
ball.
Well, if he's going to do something
Atta
special
boy.
right here, it's going to have to
1 and
happen
2.
with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him any.
Game was very courteous there.
Opportunities to drive in runs. You've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That sinker is messing me up, man. He wanted that out there. Out of baby Cruz, left center field. That's going to get down. This game is tied thanks to Mr. Cruz. And he also wants 3. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Tie ball game.
As a run scores on the play,
O'Neal.
and that ties the game. A perfect example right there. That plate
Woo.
discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable.
That's
he
a big
becomes, and he
situation
usually
there.
wins the battle.
Now we got to see if we can get him in. Out of baby Cruz.
So a runner at third, 2
Let's see here.
Griffin Conant, the next Pirate to hit.
Just in case. Oh, that was a big play. All right, here's Conine.
Right back to
Right
him
at
on
him.
the mound. Throws almost a first in time. Inning
There you
over,
go.
and it could have been worse.
But hey,
The Bucks score on this triple.
it took us 4 tries to do it, but
This is Pirates
we get a run.
baseball on the show, Pittsburgh.
crunch time. God dang it. I don't have the pitching for extra innings.
Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
We're going to have
Strong.
Nicholas go another inning. All right. Wouldn't be a Blue Jays game if it wasn't normal.
Nicholas back to work. Top of the zone for a
Can you
called
give me
strike.
2 innings,
No
Nicholas?
ball, 1 strike.
Can you give me 2, buddy?
And that misses.
1 and 1.
And it's 1 and 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past.
You don't
but
have
it's
to be
still
perfect.
Impressive to watch.
The 1-1. Swing.
Jam
and
shot. Billy Cook running out, and he will grab it.
1 up, 1 down.
1 down. Let me think. Which side Cook
And next
over?
for Toronto, Ryan Jeffers.
Which side Cook to third? I don't know. There's Jeffers.
Fouled off. He was late.
They are swinging. They're swinging, baby.
One down, base is empty.
I swear if I go
Swinging
23
a
innings,
foul back,
Brian's
and that's out of
losing his
play.
mod status. I literally don't have the pitching this time to go 23 innings.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Everyone's going to have to go 2 innings.
Foul ball
Jeffers is not doing
seized,
me any
0-2.
favors.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
0-2 to the catcher. That was a hanger.
Popped up right side.
We got away with that one.
Cook
2 down.
pulls it in, and there's 2 away.
What's up, Whitty?
Boy,
It was
that
all right.
a hanging breaking ball right
It was pretty
there.
good.
I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing.
Did you do,
broke out
how was
as
yours?
well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Adolis Garcia digs in now.
See some awesome fireworks. Baby, you like the fireworks?
That one fouled off.
Oh, and 1 to El Bombay. Good pitch. 0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
Come on, one more good pitch.
Ball.
Okay. You could have chased that. Could have chased it.
Next pitch off the plate. And that's ball 2.
Can't find the zone. 2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Got some good food. Oh yeah. We had like this Jamaican jerk chicken from Atlanta,
2 down, nobody on.
and it was so daggum good. I forgot how good that stuff was.
Nothing doing here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. All tied 1-1.
All right, bottom of the 9th we go. We got some power coming up. See if we can get it done.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez.
Yariel Rodriguez in
Well,
from the
he's been a
pen.
really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Got good numbers.
So digging in, Danny Odell.
Let's check out Yariel Rodriguez. He is a long-term reliever. 30-year-old, 72 overall. Fastball, slider, sinker, curve, and splitter. I'm sure we have seen him before. Okay. Let's see what we got.
And a pitch.
Danny Odell, 1 pitch, 1 run, 1 win. We going home, baby. Woo! Clear it. Raise the Jolly Roger. Danny Odell, first walk-off home run of his career. We're going home happy. Celebrate it, kid. Took 1 pitch.
You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You
Oh.
the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there.
Oh, baby, what a pitch. What a swing.
And your final score
I did not
here
expect us to win that game the way we were hitting.
for Chris Singleton and our entire
Sorry.
outstanding crew here at MLB
Final score,
The Show.
Pirates
I'm
2,
John
Blue
Schaub.
Jays 1.
We'll
Nicholas
see
will
you
get the
soon.
win. Rodriguez comes in and throws 1 pitch, gets lost. Stay. You said your brother sells food in Atlanta. What's the name of the establishment that he sells food with? I will lose my mind if it's the same person. Not really a lot of highlights to talk about the game. Chandler Simpson with an RBI single. Clase with the triple. This was a triple off the wall. He would actually score on this sac fly by Mr. Ethan Roberts. I made it 1-0. Then O'Neal Cruz in the 8th inning, tying us up with his own triple, just getting under the tag. Couldn't bring him around to score, but that's okay. Danny Odell says, I got you. Bottom of the 9th, 1 pitch leads to a Pirates victory. Play of the game, Jared Jones, 7 innings, 3 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks, an earned run. He pitched great, so hopefully that'll get him back on track. Kyle Nicholas will get the win, 2 innings of 1 hit ball. We actually had 9 hits. We didn't do as bad as I thought we did, but we really wasted runners in scoring position. RBI for Cruz and, of course, Odell. That's his first walk-off home run. I know that for a fact. That's his first walk-off home run of his young career as the National League Rookie of the Year candidate. Looks to strengthen his case for winning that award. Yeah, 2 triples in the game, wild pitch. Yeah, there you go. Not a lot to talk about. Not a lot to talk about. No Diddy Bar. Oh my God. Okay, this was not the place. This was not the place, but I may have to go see that place now. I'll be like, I know who your brother is. Just randomly walk in there. I know who your brother is. That's great. I'll have to seriously keep note of that because we're actually going to be in Atlanta a couple weeks from now. Not for the game, but for something different. I'll have to remember that. No Diddy. Does he regret that name at all? I don't think he does, but that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, no Diddy barbecue, huh? That's, whoops, wrong one. That's the wrong screen, I take you what. Oh, that was good. Alright, well, definitely not a weird game, but an exciting game near the end. We'll come back and walk it off these Blue Jays. We got a couple episodes before we get to the draft, so don't know what the next episode will be. It'll probably be an away game. Appreciate you guys being here, liking and subscribing as always. So if you're one of those guys, thank you very much. Happy to say more people that watch are subscribers compared to those who don't watch. So if you're not a subscriber, please do. We're close to 500. think it's 500. Yeah, we're close to something. Why not? We're close to it. I'm so tired, man. I'm going to bed. I appreciate you guys. See you in the next episode, which should be... Well, actually, we won't be live tomorrow night. I got a game. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Much love, guys. Raise Jolly Roger. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.